Hello, everyone. Welcome over to the Joyful House. It is so great to have you here, and I am excited for the very first update on Project Crochet Heart. And if you will remember from the intro, I have agreed to try and do 2 projects for this. And should I get them finished before the end of the year, then I will definitely tag on another project to try and do. But right now, I am currently, as you know, starting my first one. Again, I want to say thank you to Dana from Dana's Wanderlust Crochet for thinking about me and inviting me to be a part of this amazing adventure. So the first project that I told you that I was going to do from the intro video, and I hope you got to see that. And if not, it is in its very own playlist, as all the updates for the Crochet Heart projects will be in that playlist as well. But I have decided that the first project that I was going to do with the help of the Eagles from my Joy team is the cable sweater from Crystal with Bag of Day. And this is her sweater from her tutorial, and all of the links are in the description box, as well as the original Crochet Heart video from Dana, as well as Dana's channel. And so this is the sweater that I've chosen. And of course, I've shared that I will be using incorporated in this sweater the alpaca yarn that I got from our local alpaca farm. So I wanted to show you the update that I have made on this very sweater that Crystal has designed. So I'm going to take her version down, and I'm going to show you what I've accomplished. And then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this pattern. Whoops, that was my hook. All right, let me make sure I've got the front of this showing. And I'll explain to you in just a minute exactly what I'm doing at this current moment to it. All right, so this is the front side. Pull my yarn out a little bit so I don't pull any stitches out. And I'm currently at this moment not using the alpaca yarn. My base yarn that I'm going to use is Red Heart Super Saver, and it is in the medium thyme color. But this is what I have so far. And let me come in close so you can see the definition of that. It is really, really pretty. I am now extremely excited about this project. I'm going to be very honest. When I first started it, I struggled a little bit. It is considered an intermediate project, but Crystal does do a really great job of explaining how to do it. So if a beginner wants to do it, but I've been crocheting for about 20 years, and I had a difficult start, just being honest. And I frogged it and started again, trying to see if it would look different and better. And it was coming out the same. So I decided to stick with it. And I can testify that the more rows I added, the easier it became. And now I absolutely love, love, love it. And I think Mr. Joyful is going to love this as well. In fact, he's already seen it and commented that he cannot wait for it to be finished. So hold your horses, Mr. Joyful. It'll take some time, but it is coming along. All right. So what I was doing when I said I'll tell you in a minute what I was doing is it does tend to gather up. And so sometimes you have to just kind of stretch it out a little bit to help keep giving it its shape. And I imagine that once the waistband and the collar are put on, that it'll automatically do that on its own, or as it gets more weight to it as well. If you'll notice at the top, it's creating kind of a little bit of a waviness to it. Crystal said that it will do that, and when we put the collar on, it'll fix that. So I definitely trust her. I am so excited to be doing this, and so thankful that she has made this design, because I can already see the joy that it's bringing to Mr. Joyful, and I only have 10 rows done. So that is the first update. That's what I've gotten done. Again, remember, this is supposed to be a slow working project, so there may not be a great deal of progress with each update, but I will give you an update as much as I can every week. As you know, it is meant to be done at our leisure and as we can amongst all of the other things that we have going on. So, all right. Well, I thank you for being here with me today as I shared the first progress of this. And I look forward to meeting with you again next week and giving you yet another update. I did sit down with Mr. Joyful and kind of showed him, the actual sweater that Crystal made. And together we came up with where and how we're going to incorporate the alpaca yarn amongst this green. So stay tuned. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I look forward to the next update. And until then, my friends, be joyful, stay crafty in your own way, make your own joyful creations, and be the joy in everything that you do. And I'll see you in the next update. All right.